Be careful how you treat people because you never know when you're entertaining an angel. So many people go about treating people as if they are disposable. And they find out later that these people were meant to come into their lives to bless them. Sad, sad situation. Hi, my name is Laquita. Thank you for tuning in. Let's get a message to see what Spirit wants us to know today. I've learned throughout all the relationships in my life, whether they were good and bad, that every person had a meaningful position in my life for where I am today. So even the bad people, I don't discredit meeting them and their position they played in my life because I'm who I am today. So be careful how you treat people because you have the answer to how you treat people. Yes. So we have the Six of Swords here. A lot of people have done you so wrong and they're finally realizing that, and now they're refusing to walk away from you. They're trying to hold on to you for dear life, and they don't want you to walk away from them because a lot of you guys are finally understanding your self-worth. You're finally understanding that, you know what, you may have helped me in a lot of ways, but I also brought things to the table. Because there's people who will throw up in their face everything that they've done for you, not realizing that you've done things too. You know what I'm saying? And whoever this person is, whoever I'm talking to right now, you have been so good to people, even to the people who wronged you. And now people are realizing who you really are and what your purpose is in their life. And now they don't want you to go. Yeah, because we got the world in reverse. Their world is shifting. Everything is about cycles. So until a person completes their cycle, they learn the lesson, they're able to move to the next level. These people that wronged you are continuously going through the same cycles because it's like they pray for God to send people in their life and they keep doing them wrong. So God's like, okay, bet. Now I'm going to send somebody else in your life to do you wrong so you can see how that feels, because I'm not going to keep sending you my angels and people that's going to help bless you and you keep doing them wrong. We're not doing that. So yeah, that's why I say, no matter what people do to me, I will always remain solid, because at the end of the day, people got to deal with the fact that I was a good person even when they treated me like crap. They have to deal with that in their conscience of how they treated me, and they can't say, well, you did tit for tat, because some people who haven't healed, they will do tit for tat in a heartbeat thinking that's going to do something, and it's just not. That don't do nothing but put fire on the fire, and it makes things 10 times worse. So don't do that. Yep, so we have a Knight of Cups here. We have someone that's now realizing who you were in their life, and now they want to offer you a cup. Now, the thing that I do not like about this card is because it's not a King of Cups. King of Cups is a person who is emotionally stable, someone who learned from their lesson and is ready to offer their emotions to you. But this Knight of Cups is like I did this for you, so what are you gonna do for me? You know what I'm saying? Kind of a immature kind of love. So pretty much a pretty boy. I like to call these like narcissists, who can play the role as being a good person, but deep down they be having ulterior motives. This is love bombing, not being real with their intentions, but trying to, get you to understand that they see the error in their ways, but it's not enough for them to change their behavior towards you and change the relationship dynamic between you guys. So just be mindful of that. Because yes, there's people who see the wrong and they're doing, karma is a B and God don't like ugly. So a lot of times people will continue to love bomb you and try to manipulate you so they don't take accountability for how they treated you. So, and if you're not healed and you're not seeing your worth, you can take that in and personalize it and start making yourself feel bad and questioning your actions toward this person when it was them all along. Yeah, they're tired of the conflict. This person is going through some serious karma. It's like everything that they've done to you, now they have people around them that's doing the same thing to them. Be careful what you put out because it's going to come back times 10. And that's a frog confirmation. Oh, goodness. That's crazy. Yeah. This person put you through so much heartbreak, man or woman, take it however it resonates. But I feel like a lot of times we go, that's why I don't discredit anything, because we go through things to help us grow. A lot of times we're stubborn, we don't take the messages, so sometimes we got to get punctured a little bit. But once that puncturing happens and you heal and you learn the lesson, it's like, oh, okay, so we're not going to go through this again. So now someone else is feeling that heartbreak. Everything that you've put on, they put on you, now someone is putting that energy onto them. So now they're in this Three of Swords. They got people hurting their heart. They got people treating them all kind of ways, especially people they may have, put over you. And now these people are turning their backs on them and treating them all kind of crazy. Yikes. Wow. So we have the Hermit in reverse. Now these people should have learned the lesson, went within, did their shadow work. Understand that sometimes God will send people in your life to be a catalyst to get you to rough some feathers up to where you can really see the error in your ways so you can change those ways. But they ain't want to do that. So now they're having to do that because they ain't want to do that. So I like to think of it as a karmic cycle, because if you didn't learn the lesson to become a divine one, then you have to go back into that karmic loop. That's where the isolation comes in. That's where you have to sit with self. You have to, it's called the dark night of the soul. That's what I was getting at. That's not a pretty place to be, because you are literally seeing the error in your own ways. You have to take accountability. You may not apologize, but you have to see the error in your own ways. And a lot of people don't like to see that. They're willing to run from their healing work as long as they can. I know old people, 50, 60 years old, that refuse to change, and they're literally stuck in their own ways, and they wonder why they're stuck in life and not abundant, not experiencing the love that they can experience and all the above. They just choose to stay the same, and that's crazy work. So, yep, we have the Seven of Cups here. A lot of these people had, because you was in their life, they were super blessed. They was attached to your energy, so you were blessed, so they were blessed. So now that you have totally removed your energy, you called your energy back, you've realized in your self-worth, you're saying, no, I'm not dealing with these people because they didn't value me in the beginning. Now all of that energy is coming back to you, and now they're having to sit in their own energy. So all the fruits of their labor, all of the blessings that they have bestowed during the time that they was with you, obsolete, gone, baby, gone. Woo, that is crucial. So again, be careful how you treat people, because you never know, even though they may not be an angel at that moment, because we are all human and we all got life lessons to learn, but they just may be a divine one, a chosen one. And a lot of people pray and pray, please send me the love of my life, send me someone that's going to help. And he does. It may not be the bomb in the beginning, but if you guys would have stayed loyal and worked hard together, y'all could have really blessed each other. So, last card. Didn't want this to be too long, but whatever. Yeah, you are in this energy of freedom. You've released them. You are finding solutions. You're gaining control of your life. And the opposite is happening to them. So again, in conclusion, be careful how you treat people, because you never know when you are entertaining an angel. Peace.